everybody, I'm Nora the Time Traveling Tribute. Welcome to the first episode of the Snape Pets. This is going to be a show filmed weekly run by the admins of the Facebook page Snape, an epic spy and the bravest man. I made this page about 2 years ago and I've had difficulty with it from the beginning. Lately, even though we reached 10,000 likers, I'm having severe reach problems because Facebook limits what the fans you see. If we're lucky, 100 of you will see a post, although lately it's been more like 20. It wouldn't be a problem, except I've worked so hard making my page grow. As my fiance, it's been there from the start. I think I've driven him crazy with stressing my admin, my posts, my fans, the dreaded promos. I think everybody hates those. From the start, our admins have come and gone. We currently have 5 very amazing people, not including myself, who are struggling to keep this page alive. We've spent hours discussing what we could change to get our fans to be more active. We started Fandom Day about a month ago, and so far it's been successful. But we need to do more. If you, the fans, have any suggestions, feel free to share them. After all, without you, there wouldn't be a page to run. Anyway, here's what the show will consist of. This week, Hermione will discuss her favorite Harry Potter books. Archie Malfoy has a fun fact for you. The time-traveling Potterhead will explain why she believes Nuna should be canon. Harry and Ginny Forever has his top 10 favorite Harry Potter characters. I will be reading a fanfiction out loud for you, and Pokemon Master Harry J. Potter will be giving you his reaction to it. We're also planning on dedicating each week's video to an active fan. This week, I've noticed one name more than the rest, and that's Emily Huffman. Emily, the admins would like to thank you for liking what we've shared, commenting on our photos, and participating in the elimination we had. We appreciate it and truly hope you continue to enjoy our page. Now, on to the show.
Hi guys, I'm Admin Hermione, and I'm going to go through the Harry Potter books in order of my least favourite to my most favourite. So here at number 7 we have Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I don't know what it is about this book, but it's always been my least favourite. I don't particularly like the film either. So yeah, there's not really any reason, just least favourite. Number 6 is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Again, there's not really a reason for this. I just have better books, I think. Yeah, there is a lot of Ron and Hermione in this book though, which I do like a lot. I ship Hermione so hard. At number 5, ironically, is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I do like this book. So much happens in it, and it just, sometimes it feels like it's a drag, but then other times I'm like, don't stop, because it's so good. And again, a lot of Ron and Hermione happen. But also Sirius dies, so that's so good. At number 4 is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Usually when people ask, I say this is my favourite. So I don't know why I put this 4th, but yeah, I know a lot of people don't like this book because it didn't end the way they wanted it to or whatever, but I really like it. I like Harry and Ginny in it, I like Ron and Hermione in it, I like Lupin and Tonks, who should have been in the movies more, but yeah, so for some reason this is number 4 today. Number 3 is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I love the start of this book. I love the Quidditch World Cup, and I wish it was in the movie more. I wish we got to hear more about international Quidditch, and yeah, just anything to do with Quidditch I love. And I always forget about this book. I always forget how good it is. The Yule Ball in this makes me so excited because at my Harry Potter Society we're having a Yule Ball this year and I cannot wait. I want to look like Hermione, which isn't going to happen, but I can pretend. And number 2 is Philosopher's Stone. Yeah, this book is like the cutest book ever. I just love it because it feels, to me, this is the most magical of the books, just because we're getting introduced to the world and we're learning everything along with Harry. Sometimes it's my favourite movie as well, depending on the day. And last is number 1, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Oh, Ron and Hermione in this book, just so good. So good. I know there's all the stuff with Lavender and everything, but Ron and Hermione. And I just really like the story in this book. And this book, one of my favourite scenes from every single book and movie, from every scene that's been turned into the movies from the book. The cave scene in this, it was exactly how I pictured it when they did it in the movie, and that made me so happy. Although it does still scare me, like Infamy scare me so much, even now. That and the spiders in Chamber of Secrets are the only two bits that I still get scared at. So, yeah, that was my books in order. So 7 to 1. As you can see, my other books are behind me. But it's not fandom though. So yeah. Goodbye.
Hey everyone, this is the Time Travelling Potterhead from Snape Pets, and I'm really sorry about my voice today, but I have tonsillitis, so that's great. Welcome to the first week, and I'm gonna be on a rant about Nuna. Seriously, they are the cutest couple. Like, why isn't that canon? But oh, they're so cute. Like, look at this. I don't know if you can see this, but oh, if you can, it's so. How cute is that? That was fan pop, and it was added by Kate Tile. I don't know how it's spelled, but that's artist credit. But they are so cute. And I know people might be like, it's just a teenage love or whatever, but seriously, no. Like, Neville is this like clumsy and cute, lovable character, and like in the books, and Luna's just got sort of like everything to balance that out. She's like really I don't know the word for it, but like she believes in stuff, and it's really cool, but she can also, in the book, she can be really short when like they disagree on things, like with Hermione. When Hermione was like, oh, well, that's obviously not real, she was like, bam! And they just balance each other out so well, and they are so cute. Oh, everyone loves them. Like, the majority of people I've spoken to absolutely adore these two. Please, please, can we make this canon? Like, I don't care anymore, I just want these two to be canon. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because all this talking is hurting my throat. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll pass you on to whoever's next.
Hello everybody, here's my top 10 list of my favorite all-time Harry Potter characters. Number 10 has to go to Mad-Eye Moody. He is just one of the most interesting Hogwarts teachers to ever leave Hogwarts, pretty much. His ways of teaching were just really cool and interesting. Well, at least to me. Number 9 goes to Draco Malfoy. Now, I put him here because Draco is, of course, a bad guy, but he has a personality and a way to him that you would hope that there was an ounce of good left in him. Number 8 has to go to Professor McGonagall, because she's like the tough love character. Like, she has a personality that says abide by the rules, but the rules are there because we love you. And that is such a great way to think about it. Number 7 goes to Hagrid. He has made so many interesting creatures in his life. He has raised them from birth, some of them, and his personality in general is really interesting and unique to me, at least. Number 6 is Lucius Malfoy. He is one of the henchmen to one of the best villains of all time, and Lucius does not disappoint. He is a powerful wizard with an even more powerful personality. He can scare you just with a stare. And that is what I like most about him. Number 5 has to go to Severus Snape because he is such a great character. He had such a great arc in the last movie. He made you love him in the course of one film, which was the last one. Number 4 has to go to Harry the Wizard himself. The wizard with the lightning scar. He was a great yin to Voldemort's yang. He was the good to his bad. And it just led to a really exciting ride. And number 3, has to go to Ron Weasley only because he is such a fun character. He is funny, and when he needs to be, he knows how to get out of a tough situation. Kind of like me. And also like me is number 2, Hermione Granger, who is smart, she likes to read, and she's just perfect. Number 1, is my favorite character, Luna Lovegood. Luna is such a unique, crazy, interesting character. She's crazy in the best of ways, and that's why I love her.
Hello, I'm reading the fanfiction for you this week. It's called Death Takes a Stand by Gay Goth Guy 101. I'm only reading the first chapter, so in the description will be a link to the fanfiction where you can read the rest if you like. There's only 2 chapters though, but anyway, it was updated a few days ago, so that's positive, right? Anyway, chapter 1, The Gathering. A tall, dark-haired, blood-red-eyed man sat in a large study at a large mahogany desk that had a stack of 7 thick books, an inkwell with a long black phoenix feather quill, and several files scattered over it. There was a floor-to-ceiling wall of bookshelves behind him. The other 3 walls were painted a light silver gray with black scrollwork that looked like ivy, with a bay window big enough for 4 to sit comfortably that was covered in black and silver pillows. And in the middle of them, a large brown Brazilian boa constrictor. The man looked up at his snake and smiled. He had found Hostagar 7 years ago just outside the London Zoo, and had quickly took him home. Now you may be wondering just who this man was. That's the thing, he isn't a man, he's much more than that. This was Death himself, and currently he was trying to figure out what to do about his master, Harry Potter. What to do, Death muttered to himself as he looked over his piles and glanced at the books. He sighed. It was his only choice. Come, Hostagar, we have work to do. He stood and walked over to the bay window, shrinking the snake. Hostagar slithered up his arms around his shoulder and sighed. Well, as much as a snake could sigh, as his master walked out of the study toward the land of the living. The next day, Death had gathered everyone he needed into a large mansion set dead center between the living and non-living worlds. Lily Evans and Petunia Dursley barely looked at each other while Harry Potter and Vernon Dursley were in a glaring contest. Death burst into the room, the last person to get there, Tom Riddle just behind him. Everyone looked at the two and glared at Tom except the Muggles. Tom glared back. That is enough, Death hissed. All of you are here to understand what has happened in the last 8 years or more, so sit down. Everyone did as told. Lily and James sat on a 3-person couch, Sirius in dog form next to them. George and Harry shared an armchair with Fred at their feet, and Teddy in Harry's arms. Ron, Hermione, and Ginny sat on the couch with Bill, Fleur, Charlie, Arthur, Molly, and Percy sitting in a large sectional. Remus and Nymphadora sat in an armchair. Petunia, Vernon, and Dudley sat on a couch looking round in fear. Tom sat in an armchair, and then between him and the Potter sat a large throne-like armchair for Death. A coffee table sat in the middle of the large dysfunctional circle with 7 thick books on it. Harry raised an eyebrow at Death, a promise of pain. If his yelling woke his godson in his eyes, he asked, "Why exactly are we here? Hollister curled around Harry and George's chair, remembering him. "Let's read," Death said happily. Tom, Lily, Hermione, and Nymphadora perked up at the mention of reading. Harry almost groaned. "About Harry's life," Death added. Harry did groan at that. "I'll start," Lily said excitedly, happy to see her son after so long and being able to learn about his life. Death smiled at her and handed her the first book. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Chapter 1. The Boy Who Lived.
Hi everyone, it's Pokemon Master Harry J. Potter here, and I am here to give you my reaction on Death Takes a Stand by Gay Goth Guy 101. I would have to admit it is a little confusing, but you get the idea. It does grab your attention and makes you want to read more. It was published on January 7th and updated October 14th. We don't know much with it just being the first chapter, but it does make you want to read the second chapter and hopefully read more as they come. I highly recommend this fan fiction. Okay, bye.
Hey everybody! So, that was the first episode. We hope you enjoyed it. And make sure to send in comments or questions that you have, and we, the admins, will answer them. Also, with Halloween around the corner, what the hell? Okay, I thought I saw someone in the garden, that was really creepy. Also, with Halloween just around the corner, feel free to send in pictures of you or your pets dressed as Harry Potter characters. I know I'll be getting out the wand and rocking that. And you can be included next week. So thank you so much for watching the first episode of our Snape Heads, and I hope you'll join us in the future. We look forward to doing it again. Why are you doing that? No. Just focus already. Stop making funny noises.
Time-traveling Potterhead will explain why she believes Nuna should be canon. Harry and Ginny forever.
Hi, I'm Admin Archie Malfoy, and here's your Harry Potter fact for the week. When Fred and George bewitched snowballs to bounce off the back of Quirrell's turban, they were unknowingly hitting Voldemort in the face.